Deep within the corridors of policy think tanks, controversial discussions often challenge conventional thinking, but few predictions are as provocative or perilous as Colonel Douglas Macgregor's chilling forecast for Israel's future. In a closed-door briefing, the esteemed strategist quietly unraveled a scenario that could detonate the already volatile situation between Israel and Palestine. According to Macgregor, demographic shifts, regional isolation, and economic turmoil are covert threats arming an invisible time bomb poised to explode under the Jewish state. Now, his unsettling vision is exposed. But does Israel have time to defuse the coming crisis? In the intricate web of this long-standing conflict, Colonel Douglas Macgregor unveils a narrative laden with complexities, as he delves into the deep-seated grievances entrenched on both sides. His focal point? Israel's strategic choices and the sustainability of its approach in the ongoing war with Gaza-Palestine. Macgregor's argument takes center stage, dissecting Israel's reliance on military force and economic sanctions. As the conflict persists, he forewarns that the approach may be walking on thin ice, treading towards an unsustainable future. Within Macgregor's compelling narrative, three pivotal factors emerge, each contributing to the potential collapse of Israel. First on the list is the demographic challenge, a looming threat outlined by Macgregor. Gaza-Palestine houses a swiftly growing population, predominantly comprised of young individuals molded by the conflict's hardships. Macgregor contends that this youthful surge, fueled by high birth rates, poses a formidable demographic challenge to Israel's long-term stability. If the current cycle of violence persists, Macgregor warns of a potential radicalization among the younger generation in Gaza, intensifying the conflict and jeopardizing Israel's control over the territory. As Macgregor's discourse unfolds, international scrutiny takes the spotlight. Israel's handling of the conflict, marked by high civilian casualties, displacement, and the blockade on Gaza, has drawn sharp criticism globally. Macgregor emphasizes the mounting diplomatic isolation, suggesting that as Israel becomes increasingly estranged on the international stage, it may struggle to maintain crucial alliances, especially with the United States. A weakened diplomatic position, Macgregor argues, could render Israel more susceptible to external pressures, posing a threat to its long-term security and economic viability. Another layer to Macgregor's argument unfolds in the realm of economic pressures and potential boycotts. He highlights the risk of these forces, echoing the possibility of a triple impact that could resonate throughout Israel's economic landscape. In this intricate tapestry of geopolitical intricacies, Macgregor weaves a narrative that forces us to confront the multiple dimensions of the Israel-Palestine conflict. As these complexities intertwine, Macgregor's insights beckon us to ponder the delicate balance that sustains nations and the intricate threads that, if pulled too tightly, could unravel the fabric of stability. Venturing into the intricate landscape of Israel's economy, a powerful player has arisen in recent times: the boycott, divestment, and sanctions movement. Gaining traction, this movement advocates for boycotting Israeli products and divesting from companies associated with Israel. While facing challenges and controversy, the BDS movement has made undeniable progress, garnering support and wielding economic consequences. In this narrative, Macgregor underscores the potential impact of persistent economic pressure, coupled with growing international censure. He envisions a scenario where Israel's economy significantly weakens, posing a threat to its military and security apparatus and potentially contributing to a collapse. Yet, Macgregor's thought-provoking arguments, though captivating, are not immune to criticism and counter-arguments. It's crucial to scrutinize the challenges and alternative perspectives that have surfaced in response to his assertions. A primary counter-argument challenges Macgregor's thesis by highlighting Israel's military strength, a cornerstone of its resilience. With one of the world's most formidable and technologically advanced armed forces, Israel's military capabilities, including advanced weaponry and intelligence, consistently provide a significant advantage in the conflict. Supporters of Israel's military prowess argue that a collapse solely due to demographic challenges or diplomatic isolation is unlikely. They contend that Israel's robust military deterrence will persist, deterring adversaries. The enduring commitment to security has been a driving force in Israel's policies and actions. The critics of Macgregor's argument posit that Israel's unwavering dedication foundation of security will drive it to adapt and evolve in response to changing circumstances. This adaptive approach involves strategic investments in technology, intelligence, and security measures to effectively counter emerging threats. Navigating through this maze of perspectives, Macgregor's insights ignite contemplation but are met with a chorus of dissent. The discourse surrounding Israel's future unfolds as a dynamic interplay of economic pressures, military strength, and a nation's resilience in the face of multifaceted challenges. In addition to Israel's diplomatic achievements, its history showcases an ability to navigate diplomatic waters and forge peace agreements with some neighbors such as Egypt and Jordan. While the Israeli-Palestinian conflict persists, supporters of Israel argue that the nation's steadfast commitment to security will endure, driving efforts toward a peaceful resolution. Critics of Macgregor's analysis cast doubt on the international community's potential to exert enough pressure to bring about Israel's collapse. Israel maintains substantial support from key allies, particularly the United States, providing significant military aid and political backing. Despite facing global criticism, Israel has sustained its regional position, demonstrating resilience against external pressures. Skeptics point to Israel's ability to withstand international scrutiny as evidence of adept diplomacy, reinforcing its continued existence. However, a persistent challenge in the Israel-Gaza-Palestine conflict is the potential stalemate and leadership vacuum on both sides. Political divisions among Palestinians, with factions like Fatah and Hamas, hinder unified negotiations with Israel. Similarly, Israel experiences political instability with frequent changes in leadership and coalition politics. The absence of stable and consistent leadership on both sides impedes progress towards a peaceful resolution. Addressing this leadership challenge may require concerted efforts from the international community to facilitate negotiations and promote reconciliation among Palestinian factions. External actors such as Iran and Qatar supporting Palestinian factions and the United States staunchly backing Israel further complicate the conflict. The influence of these external actors can either exacerbate or facilitate the conflict's resolution, making efforts to mediate and bring about a negotiated settlement challenging and often requiring consensus among regional and international powers. In the intricate dance of geopolitical dynamics, the path to peace in the region is fraught with complexities, influenced by both internal and external forces. Crucial to any lasting peace agreement is the staggering humanitarian consequences of the ongoing Israel-Gaza-Palestine conflict. Both Israelis and Palestinians have endured the brunt of loss of life, injury, displacement, and economic hardship. Gaza, in particular, faces severe humanitarian crises, including food and water shortages, inadequate healthcare, and damaged infrastructure. Addressing this humanitarian crisis is not merely a strategic move, but a moral imperative. It could lay the foundation for renewed diplomatic efforts. Humanitarian aid, reconstruction assistance, and improved living conditions can contribute to building trust and fostering goodwill among the affected populations. The two-state solution, envisioning an independent and sovereign Palestine alongside Israel, has long been considered the most viable path to peace. However, the ongoing expansion of Israeli settlements in the West Bank and the deepening divide between the two sides cast doubt on the feasibility of the solution. Reviving the two-state solution may demand renewed international commitment, a freeze on settlement expansion, and a return to meaningful negotiations. Promoting a shared vision for peaceful coexistence remains a critical objective. Macgregor's assertion that Israel may face collapse during the ongoing war challenges conventional wisdom. His analysis underscores demographic challenges, diplomatic isolation, and economic pressures that could potentially undermine Israel's long-term stability. However, it's crucial to recognize the complex and deeply entrenched nature of the Israel-Gaza-Palestine conflict. Counter-arguments suggest that Israel's military strength, commitment to security, and international support may offset the challenges outlined by Macgregor. The future of the conflict remains uncertain, and any prediction of collapse or resolution must consider the multitude of factors at play. As the world grapples with the complexities of this enduring conflict, engaging in open and constructive dialogue is essential. Seeking a peaceful and just resolution for all parties involved is the ultimate goal. Thank you for staying with us through this discussion. Until next time.